All right, guys, thanks for jumping on another episode of Hot Seat. Got my man Thomas here. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people out there that don't know who you are?
So my name's Thomas Hayes. I'm working under Dominic Scalise. We have our own agency that we're going to be opening soon. Right now we're in Inspire.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you.
Okay.
Well, I want to know you. We don't work under anybody, so there's no under. But I want to know you. Thomas Hayes, I want to know you. So I want you to introduce yourself, your identity, you, something quick, 30 seconds, a minute about you, your background.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm rolling. Sorry.
We're going, bro. Yep.
All right, my name's Thomas Hayes. I was working the valet when I was given this opportunity. I've been doing this for a couple months now. Been happier than ever, making more money than ever.
How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm here in Florida.
In Florida. Who raised you?
My two parents.
Mom and dad?
Mom and dad.
Okay, what do your mom and dad do for work?
My mom, after she came here from Colombia, she was working on a cruise ship, and then she started just doing paperwork for people.
What about your dad?
My dad, he's always just opened his own businesses. He owned a bonsai company, now he owns a sub shop.
And is he from here?
Yeah.
Your mom's from Colombia?
Yeah.
And he's from here. How many siblings you got?
None.
Okay, only child.
Yeah.
Got it. So you understand that, like, hey, my name's Thomas Hayes. I'm born and raised Florida. Mom and dad. Mom from Colombia.
Yeah.
Dad here. Dad businessman. I'm only child. I went to where college?
FAU, when I dropped out.
Went to FAU. Worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, part of it is you have to have your own. People have to know who you are.
Yeah.
They have to know you. They have to know something about you. When you're on the phone doing it, it's different. If you were selling face to face, it'd be a lot different, right?
Yeah.
So your mom and dad raised you here. Go to FAU. Spend a couple of years. Decide you didn't want to do college anymore. Why not?
It just wasn't for me.
Wasn't for you. Fine, cool. It is for some people. It's not for some other people.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then you're working in the valet.
Yeah.
Was that your first? What was your first real job?
Yeah, that was my first real job. I worked for my dad all through high school.
So your dad doing whatever he was doing in the business, paid you whatever he paid you. Took care of your deal, right?
Care of me, yeah.
So now you got a job at the valet. Why did you pick valet? Like, how did you get attracted to that job?
I moved here for college. Met my girlfriend, and we were just walking around Meisner and staring at the stunning cars, all the beautiful Ferraris, McLarens. Yeah, I wish I could drive those. She was like, "Go up and apply." Like,
you're willing to drive them. That's
and she was like, "Just go up and ask." And she pushed me into it. I was like, all right, you know what, I'll do it. And a week later, I was driving every car you could think of here in Boca. It was crazy. And I did that for 3 years.
So for 3 years, you're at valet.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the most you made in a year, if you don't mind me asking?
It was about maybe like 30K.
30K.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And now you're in life insurance.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing life insurance for?
Since October 10th.
Got it. And how much have you made since October 10th?
Well, I've been doing maybe like 15 a month.
Got it. So if you bang out 5 months, 75 grand, 2 to 3 times more than you made in a year at the valet.
And that was like not even being lazy, like not even working hard.
Not being committed, not working hard.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. You want to learn how to build a big business, right?
I do.
Okay. So you have to start to understand that you have to have, your story has to be true, but entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have, like, if it was me, every video I did, I'd be like, hey guys, I was at Meisner, my girlfriend pushed me to apply for the job, I thought about Ferraris, McLarens, all this, and I was really excited. And guys, hear me on this, how sad is this? I was excited to drive cars I didn't own. I took the job, and there I was, however many weeks later, driving every car you can imagine. But after about a year or a year and a half or two, I was like, fuck it. These aren't mine.
Yeah.
And I want to know how these people got them. Now, here's the problem. If you had asked the guys and girls that own those how they got them, they probably wouldn't have told you because they're so full of themselves.
Yeah.
We met at the valet. Why did you, and I don't care if you didn't, if you're like, I didn't like you, I did tell the truth no matter what. Why, after we met and talked about this, did you have any interest in getting life insurance license?
You're the realest person I've probably ever met in my life. I think a lot of people would say that as well. Like, you're not gonna bullshit me. When I met you, it was like...
How did you know I wouldn't bullshit you?
It was just like energy. I feel like this guy's, he's not lying in my face right now. Right now he's offering me something that I should probably take a chance on. I'm parking his car right now, but I could feel that he doesn't want me to park his car.
See, that's the smartest. I don't want somebody's got to park my car. So I don't want to park in a fucking parking lot 12 miles away. But I don't want you parking cars forever.
Yeah.
100%. And you picked that up.
That's what I felt.
Okay. And then what I say to you about the valet, what I say about your current job,
I mean, you said, do you want to do this for the rest of your life? I'm like, no. You're like, do you enjoy parking my car?
Yeah.
No. I enjoy seeing you here, but I wish I wasn't parking your car. I want someone else parking my car.
Correct.
And I mean, when you come in and you're blessing us how you did, it's like, dude, that's what I want to be doing for other people. And you're like, well, I have something I can do that for you. I'm like, dude, tell me. I'll do it. And
Okay, so here's what you do when you're trying to coach people up. First of all, you pick things that they need to change, and then you build up around the strengths they got. You're really fucking smart. Obviously, you know that, right? Like, you've done well in school. School comes pretty easy to you. You're not fucking stupid. You're smart, okay? So you have these, and I picked that up just by the things you say. When you're like, I thought this and thought that. I'm like, yep, boom, boom. And then I see how you bless other people. I want to bless them, and you're not lying. There's some people I meet, and they'll tell me what I want to hear, and they're full of shit. And that's okay. That's their business. But you actually want to see other people win. So now you have to start seeing yourself, Thomas, as a businessman today. And I mean today. Which means you take your message and condense it. Because you'll get lost with too many words. So you start thinking about, what is your pitch? College wasn't for me. It doesn't mean it's not for you, but college wasn't for me. You walk them through the valet. You talk about your mom and your dad. You talk about, because if I know you, because where I pick up from that, Dad's an entrepreneur, so you watched it.
yeah.
You watched the grind.
Yeah.
Your mom's not from this country. She probably has an appreciation that people that were born here don't have. Because she's like, dude, I wasn't born here. For anybody that was raised in any other country that didn't have the opportunity we have here.
Yeah.
It's probably like, so there's things you already knew, and now you have this army of men and women here, but you're trying to differentiate yourself and build a massive business.
Right.
What do you think is are you comfortable talking to people about what we do?
Yeah.
Would you be comfortable talking to me? If I pulled in to the place you used to work at, and you were not parking cars, but you drove up to, I'm getting my car parked, you don't know me. I'm getting my car parked, you're getting your car parked. Would you feel comfortable approaching me with the way I carry myself, my energy about your business opportunity?
At my current state right now?
Yes.
Probably not.
Okay, why not? I would agree, but why not?
Just because, I mean, dude, you're a scary looking guy. Like, you look like you'd probably bust my balls about it.
Okay.
You'd ask me probably questions I couldn't answer on the spot, so I'd probably keep myself from talking to you.
Okay, now let's think about that. We know each other, but you did a good job going, I don't know you, okay? People are going to ask you questions. That's okay, but if you have the right, and first of all, they can ask anything they want, but if you have the right pitch for you and what you're doing, there ain't no questions asked. So what you should do with somebody like me is you say, hey man, you got a minute. First of all, people like to be complimented. That's a great car, that's a great, whatever, man, I like your shoes. Yeah. Thank you. Disarms me. My name's Thomas. You reach out, hey, I'm Sean, nice to meet you, man. Hey, listen, you got 30 seconds? To which I'm going to say, yes, it's 30 fucking seconds. 30 seconds. Hey, man, I want to tell you about, hey, listen, I know I'm 22 years old, don't know how old you are, you compliment them again, you look good, blah, blah, blah. And then, hey, I got in the life insurance business, I got into financial services because we have literally hundreds of thousands of leads all over the country. Do you know somebody my age? Now, you're not trying to sell me. My age that might want to get into life insurance sales. Do you know anybody that I could get because we need help getting to all the leads? Now for me, that's how the dude recruited me. And I was younger than him. But I think he was intimidated to recruit me. But he recruited me by going, do you know anybody that would want to do this? And I was like, fuck, I want to do it. But he did it that way. Because I thought I was doing really well in real estate. He wasn't doing so well. So he was getting into life insurance. He was pitching me. But he didn't want to go like, look at me. He was just like, do you know anybody that would be interested? And then he showed me a lead. And I was like, how many do you have? He's like, as many as y'all want to get. And I was like, well, dude, I'll do it. Yeah. And he's like, really? But that's how, because he was, and I asked him a while later, why did you do it that way? He was, dude, I was just kind of scared to approach you. Like, you were doing so much better in real estate. You were like top 5% in the country. And I was like, just trying to make some sales. Yeah. I knew you had a construction. I didn't know what you're making for money or not. But that was an easy way for me to introduce the business to you where it protected him. Mm-hmm. He couldn't really get rejected. Yeah. So you start doing that too. And then people are like, wait a minute, shit, I'll do it. Because you never know somebody's situation. Now, when you approach me nowadays, obviously I own companies, I own real estate, but at least for me, if it was something else, I might go, I don't know, but this guy might want to do it. That's you know? So you start doing that. And all you're trying to do, Thomas, I had a goal every day to talk to 2 people a day that I was intimidated to talk to about, or I was sure didn't want to do it. And if nothing else, hey, guess what? They start asking questions, so what?
Yeah.
It teaches you to do it in front of your girl, in front of anybody else. Who cares? And when you start having that kind of demeanor and you're fearless and you'll talk to anybody about this, the whole world changes. Because right now y'all are crazy comfortable talking to people just like you. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you can start getting comfortable talking to everybody, the entire world changes. Now it's because there are people that want to go sell products. There are people that want to manage people that sell products. There are people that want to sell and manage. There are people that are like, hey, I'd like to help people with their retirement. Can I do that with fixed index annuities? Yes. Man, I like those IUL products. We sell those over here as well. I like helping seniors. We do final expense. You know, I like mortgage protection. I heard there's term return or print. We do that as well. I want to make passive income. We're a lot of things to a lot of different people. But you have to do that. I got rejected more than all of y'all cumulatively. I always do. Because I'm always asking for anything I can get. To this day, these guys will tell you, I'll do whatever. I'll go to a meeting. Some guys, I ask them, I could care. I have numbers of people I thought would never say yes. And some people say no. And I'm like, dude, no offense, but you should say yes. Like, you ain't like really important. But I'll ask.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me, dude. It don't matter if I'm on with Shannon Sharp. It don't matter if I'm on with it. It doesn't matter. All they can do is say no. It's more awkward for them. And I'm like, hey, man, let me get your cell. And then they're like, well, no, I want to give them a cell. I'm like, no, I'm pretty important. Am I supposed to give them? And then when they act like they didn't hear me, I'm like, dude, all you have to do is say no. And then that messes them up. They're like, shit. And then sometimes they just give it to me, and then somebody's like, well, take his number, you know? And the reality is, I like when people do that. To me, believe me, I have Andrew Duranzo travel with me. I'm like, get Andrew's number. You know what I mean? Because I try to talk to as many people as I can. It's not self-importance, it's time. But you have to understand who you are. When I see you, I see a dude that's going to build a massive business. And I see a guy that doesn't know it yet. There's so much uncapped potential. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to be strong in the way you approach things. And you got to believe in your heart of heart, there ain't anybody better than you. There ain't anybody better at business than you. You're not that you are a guy that can have as much success as you want. And when you believe it, nobody can stand in your way. And you believe at the age you're at, the things you can do for your family, your future family, dude, I can't even put into words.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Scary, which is cool. Uncomfortable. But watch, hey, follow my man Thomas, check him out, watch him build a massive business. And again, coaching people is I want the minute you leave the seat to feel better than when you sat down in it.
Yeah.
That's what building people up is. That's what a hot seat is. That's what coaching is. If you like this video, subscribe, like, share, jump on my YouTube channel. Follow these guys. They're getting ready to start a podcast. We'll shout them out as they get rolling on that thing. But hey, thanks for jumping on Hot Seat.
Thank you, Sean.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.